Wow, what a decisive Good Friday it has been in the EFL Championship. Leeds United and Burnley are on the brink of promotion to the Premier League. Coventry City, Bristol City and Middlesbrough were the big winners in the playoff race, and Luton Town have opened up a massive can of worms for Derby County down at the bottom. So we're going to talk about it. Like I say, the games come thick and fast in the Championship, and we have got games on Easter Monday. I will be back doing my predictions early on Saturday morning, so look out for those. Be sure to get involved and support the channel. Let's go for 2,000 likes. Be sure to comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on the results on Good Friday. Make sure you are subscribed as well so you don't miss any of our second tier coverage over here. And we are closing in on 97,000 subscribers now, so be sure to get involved. And let's have a look at the Championship table. So then let's start at the top end of the table, and let's start with that automatic promotion race where there is still a 5-point gap between Leeds United, Burnley and Sheffield United. So yeah, not a lot has changed. For Leeds and Burnley to just match Sheffield United is good going into this one. The games are running out. Monday is huge. We've addressed it. Burnley are at home to Sheffield United, and whatever happened today, Sheffield United just have to win on Monday. So here's the permutations. Like I say, Leeds United are on the brink. They play first on Easter Monday. If they beat Stoke, they can almost taste promotion back to the Premier League. Let's just run through this first. So Burnley beating Sheffield United guarantees that Burnley are up. If Burnley beat Sheffield United and Leeds win, Leeds are up. If Burnley beat Sheffield United and Leeds actually draw, it's a 6-point gap, and the goal difference is so big, the gap between them, that Leeds will still be up. So a draw might not be the end of the world. I know that's not what Leeds fans want to hear, but if they do draw to Stoke City on Monday, it's not the end of the world. But I just think with Stoke looking pretty safe now, which we will come on to in a minute, Leeds are going to fancy their chances. So yeah, it's nearly judgment day. For Burnley, like I say, just beat Sheffield United and you're over the line. A draw is fine as well. We know that Burnley like a 0-0 draw, and they've not lost at Turf Moor all season, remember. For Sheffield United, look, they got the win. They got the win that they needed against Cardiff City, but they haven't been done any favours from the others. You know, Leeds United and Burnley both won as well. It's as good as Sheffield United could do. They won their game, and like I say, they just have to win. A draw means Sheffield United won't be out of it mathematically, but they pretty much will be. They have to win at Burnley. It's a massive game on Monday. I'm really looking forward to that. Like I say, credit to all these teams. It's the first time in a while where all three of them have won. Burnley, of course, beating Watford. They did have to come from behind. There was a couple of red cards as well. Quite a few yellow cards in the second half. Sheffield United back to winning ways with that 2-0 win over Cardiff. And like I say, credit to Leeds United. They were playing last away from home at Oxford United, who've still got something to play for, and they got the win that they needed. A massive set of results at the top. Leeds and Burnley are on the brink. And if I could just take you back to the start of the season in August, my predictions were Leeds win the league, Burnley come second, Sheffield United finish in the playoffs, and that might be the way that this plays out. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Like I say, join us for Monday's predictions tomorrow on Saturday morning. Let's move on to the playoff race. We're skipping past Sunderland. Sunderland are just being skipped past every week here. I don't mean it to be mean, but they're just nailed on to finish 4th. But we are going to talk about them now because they played 5th place Bristol City. Now, Sunderland did have a red card early on. Hume got sent off, and despite that, they did manage to take the lead away at Bristol City through Mayenda. But Bristol City came back with an equaliser through Dickey, and then McCrory giving them the win 15 minutes from time. And Bristol City are really flying at the moment. They're looking like one of those teams that are going to get in there. I know it's not over yet, and we're going to come on to the teams below them, but their home form has been staggering, and if they can just win that final home game, that gets them to 70. Before that, they play away at Luton and Leeds. Difficult games against teams with something to play for. Leeds might already be promoted, to be fair, but 2 wins will definitely do it. 4 points might be enough, to be fair, so let me know your thoughts. To be fair, Bristol City, what you do have in your pocket is Coventry play Middlesbrough on the final day. You know, if you're in front of both of us going into that final day, you're pretty much there because we can't both win. So that is a massive thing in Bristol City's advantage, that Coventry still have to play Middlesbrough and we both can't win. Let's speak about Coventry though. We did win a 6-pointer against West Brom today. Check out the match vlog I did earlier. Coventry 2-0 winners. I thought we were the better team. I think West Brom are a good team, but they just didn't turn up today, and they've really fallen away in the second half of the season, especially away from home, and that might be them done. But Coventry, deserved winners. Jack Redoni, he could be crucial if we get into the playoffs, really could be. He's a massive part of everything that's good for Coventry City right now, and it was pretty comfortable, and a sellout crowd as well. We do have 2 away games now, Plymouth and Luton. Win one of them, and we might nearly be there. I think I've said it, 70 points, so 4 points. Can Coventry do that? I think 70 points to finish 6th. It might be that we need to get to 72 points to finish 5th. Might need 2 wins, might even need more than that. But what's your thoughts, Coventry fans? How important is it to finish 5th? How important is it just to get into the playoffs? I'd just take 6th at the moment, seeing as there's still a chance we could fall out because of Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are the only team just outside the playoffs that managed to get a win. 2-1 winners over Plymouth Argyle. Goodness me, they left it late, but they popped up with a 93rd minute winner from the penalty spot, and it's starting to look like it's going to be 2 from 3 here. Middlesbrough's goal difference, certainly something to highlight as well. If we are to get a situation where Middlesbrough draw level with Bristol City or Coventry, I quite like Middlesbrough's next 2 games. Sheffield Wednesday and Norwich. Both not got anything to play for and both not in great form. So you fancy Borough to win both of them, get to 69. Even if they just get 4 points and get to 67, they probably go into the Coventry game with a chance. But Middlesbrough don't like playing Coventry, do they? That's going to be a huge game. It's definitely going to that game, isn't it? Let's just quickly talk about West Brom, Millwall and the teams below them. We said that 70 to make it, and now anyone below Middlesbrough can't get to 70. It's looking unlikely that any of these will. West Brom not good enough against Coventry. If they win all 3 games, which is a tall order, but if they do, they could make it. But let's see. I think they're playing 3 teams down at the bottom. Really hard games for West Brom, and it's looking like they might just miss out. And Millwall, let's give them credit. They've been on a good run, but they've probably just timed it too late, haven't they? So that defeat to Blackburn has probably done it, especially when you look at the goal difference. They have got winnable games coming. If they win the next 2, they might go into that final day with a chance, but let's see. Blackburn, I'll quickly mention them. Great win. They've bounced back 2 wins in a row under Ismail. I'm pretty happy with them after their win against Millwall, because it kind of made me feel a little bit better about Millwall coming up and sneaking past Coventry. So credit to Blackburn, good win. And Swansea, I'll just highlight them as well. They are flying at the moment. Once again, they've just left it too late, but I wouldn't be surprised if they finish around 8th or 9th, to be honest, the form they're in. And Watford there in 12th place. They lost again. They lost to Burnley, as we just touched on. So that is the top half of the table. Well, if you thought that was interesting, let's have a look down in the bottom half. And this is the latest in the relegation sandwich. Now, I have said pretty much for the last few weeks, maybe month or 2, that 48... 49 to survive, and it's starting to look like we've got a clearer picture. Is it going to be 2 from 3 or 3 from 4 to be relegated down at the bottom here? Well, let's have a little look at it. First of all, let's just rule out Norwich, QPR, Sheffield Wednesday, 53 points. They're mathematically over the line. Credit to QPR, I will say. Last minute winner at Preston, fair play. But here we go. This is what we're looking at. Stoke City have been involved in this for a while, and what a win against Sheffield Wednesday. Wilmot and Manhoof popping up with the goals as Stoke close in on safety. I think they're there now. We said 50's enough, so fair play to them. If I wanted to play devil's advocate, they have got Leeds United away next, which they might lose, but I think by Monday or by next weekend, we're going to see Stoke mathematically over the line. So fair play to them. What a turnaround under Mark Robins. Let's quickly touch on Preston. I've said 49 will be enough, so I think they're okay, but no wins in their last couple games and a last-minute goal conceded against QPR has left them in a slightly precarious position. Let's just see how this looks when we get to Easter Monday. If Luton and Cardiff and Derby all pick up results, and it's a big if, but if they all do and Preston lose, then maybe we can have another look at this, but we still think Preston are okay. Portsmouth, though, they're up to 49 points, and what a win away at Norwich. Now, we have enjoyed them on this channel, at Fratton Park in particular this season, but to win 5-3 at Norwich City has caught me by surprise. Colby Bishop with a hat-trick there, and I can imagine that'll be an away day to remember for those Pompey fans. Yeah, they've been brilliant this season, and I think they're nearly there now. They're at home to Watford next. Even a draw's fine, but I think they might win it, to be honest. But I won't give away my predictions for tomorrow morning, but fair play to Pompey. Oxford United have just lost to Leeds United in the Monday night game, and I did say 48 is probably enough to stay up, so it's a matter of let's just see what the teams below them do. Also, if Oxford go and win the next game, then there you go, they're safe anyway. Cardiff at home next. So, yeah, I mean, I know Cardiff lost. They were playing Sheffield United. It was a difficult game for both of those teams on Friday, but if Cardiff beat Oxford, then things get interesting, but you need that to happen for things to get interesting, because if Oxford can at least just get a draw away at Cardiff, then the gap stays at 6 points and there'll only be 2 games to go, and then you think Oxford are safe and Cardiff might not be. So let me know your thoughts, Oxford fans. I still think you're probably okay, but let's just see what happens on Monday. Hull City. Yeah, not great. I saw them on Monday night against Coventry. I thought they were pretty decent. They had a few good openings. Not great, I must say, at Swansea. Obviously, Swansea have been in great form, so fair play to them. It was Vipotnik's penalty at the start of the second half that did the damage. Matt Crooks got a second yellow towards the end and he got a red card for Hull City. Yeah, Hull City do need at least another 3 points. 45 for me is not enough to stay up this season. 3 games to go, 2 of them at home. We don't really like Hull City at home, so to lose at Swansea, not great, I must say. I'm a bit worried here. They're a potential sitting duck. The teams below them are going to be looking at them saying, let's drag them in. Hull have it in their hands, though. They are above the bottom 3, but pressure mounting. And then Derby and Luton are 21st and 22nd, which gives us a chance to talk about that half-12 game in the Championship. Just the 1 goal to separate the 2 teams. It was Milanic Ali who popped up with the goal on 10 minutes for Luton Town, and they defended for their lives. They got it over the line, 1-0 win. Yes, they're still in the bottom 3. They were never really going to be able to overtake Derby, were they, because of the goal difference, but Luton Town now have 2 home games, tough home games, Bristol City and Coventry, and then it's away to West Brom, which is also difficult. But I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I can separate Luton and Derby at the minute. Before this game, I was, favouring Derby. I think they've been the team in, well, I was going to say they've been the team in better form, but I'm not sure now. Luton Town are in good form. So, yeah, great response from Luton to bounce back from that Blackburn defeat. They need to at least win one of those next 2 home games, and we will see. We said 48 to survive. If they win 2 games, they've got to 49. Goodness me. Derby County fans, you must be incredibly nervous. It's looking a clearer picture here. I think the teams from 19th upwards look relatively safe. These teams down here, it looks like it's going to go to the final day, doesn't it? Wow, honestly, I can't call it. Really can't. Cardiff City, as I just touched on, 2-0 defeat to Sheffield United. They play Oxford next. Have I got a strong feeling about them losing to Sheffield United, that it's a bad result and it's the end of the world? Not really. It was always a difficult game, but this is the one. Monday has to be a win. If they don't win that, I struggle to see how they're going to get out of this. I think they've got West Brom at home after that. Cardiff have to beat Oxford. They just have to. We will see what I say in my prediction, but I'm not sure if I fancy Cardiff at the minute. There's not a lot to go for. They just need the biggest performance of their season on Monday. Otherwise, they are toast. And Plymouth Argyle, yes, they're still only 3 points adrift, but they're going to be so frustrated with that defeat to Middlesbrough, aren't they? A last-minute goal, a red card. It's obviously a penalty. Oh, it's brutal. I think Plymouth are going to have to win all 3. Maybe 7 points will be enough if there are some slips in front of them, but we will see. It's going to be tight if Plymouth do it. They could be down before the final day. They play Coventry next, and can I be honest, Plymouth fans, although you're the bottom team, I'm not super confident because I know you guys are going to be scrapping for your lives and you're good at home. So do look out for a match vlog on Monday night between Plymouth and Coventry. If Plymouth lose the Coventry game, I think that will be it. They have to get something, and preferably a win. So that is the state of play down at the bottom. Not a lot to separate some of those teams. So then guys, let me know your thoughts on all of that. Just doing a quick reaction to Friday's action. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and make sure to get your comments down below. Really looking forward to doing my predictions for Easter Monday tomorrow morning. I'll see you for more Championship stuff soon. Take care. Peace out.